Woo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or should I say it's technically morning now, past midnight. We'll just say it's late night. We're gonna do a late night stroll. First time doing one of these. We started approximately 12:34 a.m. here Eastern Time, Toronto. Never done a live stream. Steph Curry first in the chat. Steph Curry, congratulations, buddy, you're first in the chat. And definitely gonna remember this one because it's the first time done a live stream here at this hour. It's I mean I'm assuming you're in Toronto in the GTA. Are you pretty late now? Great, Curry, thanks so much. Let me show you this. I totally don't know what to expect here, Steph Curry. Shouts out to you. Totally don't know what to expect. First time I'm doing. Oh, you're in Scarborough. Okay, Scarborough. Shouts out to Scarborough. You can see there. This is center, right on the border of Toronto, the north border of Toronto. There's the Canadian Tire, one of the anchors here at Centrepoint Mall. I don't know if you've ever been to Centrepoint Mall, but look at this. This is what always happens after a winter storm, especially the one we just got, the biggest one this winter. Look at that. That's like, I'm pretty sure that's even higher than the basketball rim. I'm pretty sure that's over 10 feet. pretty darn sure that'd be over 10 feet. Maybe just looks a little bit messy there because I cleaned that up from the parking lot. But great to see you, Steph. I didn't know what to expect here. Oh, okay, Steph, you know Yonge and Steele's, okay. Just to give you an idea here. That's what always happens here at the parking lot. And it always gets, you always get these sort of mini mountain of snow. Probably one of the biggest snowbanks you'll find in Toronto. The Centrepoint Mall parking lot. Shouts out to you, Steph Curry. Keeping me company here. Again, this is gonna be gonna remember this one. Gonna remember you. You were first in the chat, and there's Canada Computers, one of the anchor here. You can see on the left-hand side, there used to be a Lowe's. The sign was a Lowe's, and before that was a Target. Hopefully, this Canada Computers will live to last. All right, Steph Curry, gonna be right back. Steph. Canada Computers, electronics. Hopefully, hopefully they last. Walking here on the south side of Steele, so we're technically in Toronto. Many may say this is North York, whichever you fancy. This is a fantastic place to, Yonge and Steele's, this area, fantastic place to do some bus fanning. They got TTC, of course, YRT, Viva. There's the Hudson's Bay, also one of the anchors, and also the Go buses. Looks like there's a 53 Steels. There's a 60 Steels West about to make a turn. Oh no, actually, no. They were both 53 Steels. 53 Steels, just about to turn onto Yonge Street. When you cross over to the other side, north side of Steels, that becomes a York region. And over here, over there would technically be Thornhill. I know Google may say something different, or there's even a sign. There's even a sign that needs to be updated there that says it's not sort of one of those lettering in stone. It says Markham, but this ain't Markham. It's good. This ain't Markham. Markham's out east, right near Scarborough. That ain't really Markham. It's really Thornhill. Orphan Annie! Orphan Annie! Thank you so much, our wonderful Orphan Annie. And I was thinking about you, because I know that sometimes you're a late night, a night owl. I don't want to ruin your flow. I know you're busy doing your studies, but thank you so much for checking in. What are you doing at this time of night? Be careful, Henry. Yeah, great question. First time ever doing this kind of live stream after midnight. I just couldn't sleep. Usually when I have trouble sleeping, I'll get up and I'll do something. I'll work on some more YouTube stuff, or maybe watch some YouTube, or maybe play some video games. But tonight was different. I just couldn't. Yeah, Orphan Annie. As we showed our good friend Steph Curry. Look at the mountain of when they cleaned up all the snow from the parking lot here at Centerpoint Mall. That mountain of snow, it's got to be that's well over 10 feet. That's got to be what, 15 to 20 feet. That always happens, the windstorm, and this one, the one we just had, is the biggest one yet. And that's what happens, Orphan Annie and Steph, when they have to clear off this parking lot over here. Yeah, Orphan Annie, I'm used to you being up at the crack of dawn. Yeah, you know I'm an early riser and I love to do those early morning live streams. There's a 60 Steels about to turn onto Steels. 60 Steels West bus. But no doubt, definitely got to be careful out here. I'm just gonna walk south on Yonge Street. We'll stay on the Toronto side. And I hope you too, Steph and Orphan Annie. Hope you too, Steph Curry and Orphan Annie, doing well. Our great friend, our good friend Steph Curry, representing Scarborough, and our good friend Orphan Annie from Tennessee. Seasons change in the house. My goodness, first time. Great to have you. Warm welcome to you. Seasons change. Shouts out to Illinois. The great. Shouts out to Illinois. This is going to be a very interesting live stream, because here at Toronto Tech and Transit, we've never done a live stream at this hour. Well, it's past midnight. I guess technically it's Monday, March 7th. Great to have you here, Season Change. Thank you so much for coming. You can see even the Starbucks is closed. Well, we're walking south on Yonge Street here in North Toronto. Yeah, Orphan Annie, great question. Thank you for the question. Do your buses run all night? Yes, absolutely. The subway is still open. And let's show our new good friend Season Change there, the mountain of snow. There's a YRT-77. But you can see the mountain of snow. This is not even the biggest one. Looks kind of messy now. But yeah, Orphan Annie, plenty of enough snow for a snowman. or a snow pal, I guess. Snow person, whatever. But it's going to be very interesting to see. We're going to get some new awesome viewers on top of our already amazing viewers. This Starbucks is a drive-through location, but it's closed now. No, it'll be interesting to see where in the world you're watching from as we gain more viewers. Here's a 60 Steels going to Finch. And yeah, Orphan Annie, the subways are still open. Orphan Annie and my friends in the chat. Subway's still open till approximately 1:30, give or take. And then those all-night buses will start to run. Oh no, Orphan Annie was getting ready to sleep, but then saw you live. Really appreciate you so much. Really appreciate you so much. I don't want to disturb your sleep. Orphan Annie, don't want to disturb your sleep. Hope you're all doing well tonight, but so glad you could be here though. I'll admit, it's so great to have you. Not really expecting too many folks to be at this live stream unless we get a flood of people from Asia. Shouts out to Asia. I mean, you talk about, or maybe folks from the West Coast. The West Coast is still not that late. But East Coast, Eastern time zone, and even in Europe, it would still be very early in the morning in Europe. So very interesting to see. Ali from our good friend, my good friend Ali from Iraq, our good friend Ali from Iraq. So great to see you here, Ali. My friend Henry, yes, my friend. How are you? So great to see you here, Ali. Yeah, not insert. I should know. My good friend Ali. I don't normally stream. This is the first time I ever live streamed in this at this time. I couldn't. Often I can fall asleep listening if I have to. Oh, okay. That sounds good. Get gut in the house. Is it, sorry, jit or git? Thank you so much for being here. But kid, check that out. Ali, my friend, check that out. Look at this mountain of snow. Kid asking, do you like Toronto? I love Toronto, my friend. I love Toronto, which is why I'm still here. I've had the opportunity to live elsewhere in the world. Something just keeps me back to Toronto. I mean, I know it looks a little messy, so I won't point it too long. Messy because it's cleaned up from the parking lot when we had that brutal winter storm the other night, Friday night. But yeah, I love Toronto. Jit had the opportunity to live elsewhere, but I wanted to be here in Toronto. I mean, I was born in Toronto and I was raised here. Too many great memories, and all new memories coming. So Ali, my good friend Henry, nice video. Regal Places Tours, Christine. Yeah, Ali. That was a beautiful video. Thank you so much for that, Ali. Saying such nice words to our amazing friend Christine Regal. Definitely got to be careful here. A lot of icy patches. That's one thing I've noticed coming out here tonight. There's 53 Steels going to Finch Station. This garbage, definitely have to be careful. You never know if people will be drunk or whatever. Ooh, There's a Viva articulated bus. Mental health support. That's cool. I'll definitely make sure to be careful here. Saffron restaurant. That's cool with the blinking lights. Maybe our good friend, my good friend Ali, can read. Very cool. Oh, Orphan Annie hugging, gives Nightbot a hug. Definitely have to be careful. Oh, is there some? Definitely gotta be careful at this time of night. You never know what drunken idiots will be out there or sketchy people. What are those guys doing? Anyone wants to fuck around, it's not going to be a good idea. I'm watching two sketchy people behind. I'm going to make sure I'll let them know that I'm on to. Got my eyes on them. That's one thing when you're walking by yourself late night, even though Toronto is a relatively safe city, you got to watch your back for sure. At this time of night, you got to think, what kind of people are hanging around? Yeah, some people just want to have a good time, but it's Sunday night. Some people are just out, got nothing better to do. JD in the house, JD. Thanks for joining, JD. There's the 97F, 97 Young Bus, JD. We're in North Toronto. We're in North Toronto. We're kind of we're on Yonge Street, walking south on Yonge Street. We're in between Steeles and Finch. Yeah, Orphan Annie. Yeah, you saw the police just drive by. Yeah. But Orphan Annie, I will definitely heed your wise words. Definitely will be extra careful nighttime. I saw two people were acting a little sketchy. Seem to be just loitering, hanging around. There's is that a full moon or? Oh, sorry. That's the one thing too. One of my safety tips that I like to give. I kept looking back, just so they know that I'm watching. When you do that, Jovan in the house. Yo, what up, fam? What's good? What it is? Yeah, Jovan, mess up those sketchy mans. Yeah, I don't know. There were two of them, so that might be a little bit tough. I can go one-on-one anytime, but it becomes a little tricky. I ain't Superman. And plus I don't know for sure. I'm not gonna say that they were trying to do anything to me, but it's just when when I was approaching them, they would cross the street, and then as I kept walking, they crossed the street back to my side. So I'm like, what the hell is that all about? So I just made sure. That's one thing you can do. You keep looking, you look back. That sometimes prevents problems. When you look back and these sketchy mans, they see there's some Persian shops, grocery. Yeah, Ali knows, Iranian. Yeah, Ali knows. Thank you so much, Ali, my good friend Ali. Haroon in the house. Haroon Musa. Haroon, so great to see you, Maroon. Thank you so much, Maroon, for being here. Maroon, we remember you from the winter storm on Friday night, and thank you so much again for being there and now being here. Yeah, Haroon, that's a little Persia. Yeah, just like our good friend Ali say. And Jay in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Jay, we're near Yonge. Yeah, we're walking south. And shouts out again. If you were able to catch the winter storm live stream, you've seen. Just make sure nobody's following us here. Zoom in a little bit. Really, eh? We're gonna watch. So at least I know somebody on their phone or pretending to be on their phone. We'll see. But shouts out to that amazing human being who treated us to a tea inside the Promenade Mall during when we took a break inside in a winter storm Friday night. This person, I think, is just waiting for the bus. I'm going to take another look back again. Let's zoom in here. Definitely keep my eyes open there. You know what? I'm gonna take a smoke break right now. Let Buddy pass here. That's another trick I use. And I'm not necessarily saying he's sketchy, but you don't want to take any chances. I always say DTA, don't trust anyone. So we'll have a little smoke break here. See what this buddy's up to here. Xbox Anime in the house. Xbox Anime. Xbox Anime, thank you so much for being here. You good? Yo, you good? What, you watching me? Keep it moving, bud. Keep it moving. That's right, keep it moving. Fuck out of here. Try and come at me, see what's good. Go home. You see what I mean? The guy looks like he's drunk, stumbling around. Yeah, Wayne McKay, the guy walks like a zombie. You seen that, eh? Wayne McKay in the house, by the way. Wayne McKay. I'll do the selfie once I get this nasty cancer stick out of my hand. That's one trick I use too. If you feel the vibes, and Wayne McKay, sorry, my apologies. Wayne McKay was right onto that. Guy was walking like a zombie, and we just seen that. But also, even despite that, like Haroon say, it's pretty safe out there, relatively speaking. The guy was just probably drunk and all mouthy. Oh no, I was mouthy, but I just made him because he kept staring at me. So I was like, "What's up?" I asked him, "You good?" Rycat in the house. Rycat, thank you so much for being here, Rycat. Watching us from Midtown Toronto, Rycat. And yeah, this is unexpected, eh? Totally unexpected. First I've ever done. It's like, well, it's almost like 1 o'clock now, I think. I promise we'll get moving soon. I just want to finish this cigarette. I need to have somewhere where I can. But yeah, Rycat, this is something that's pretty rare. I'm not usually gonna go out here at this time. The thing about it is I couldn't sleep. And sometimes when I can't sleep, I can usually just get up, do something, a little something. But this was different. I couldn't sleep. That often happens. When if I'm really excited about, I'm really anticipating the next day, which is already today, Monday. This guy, I think he's just taking a walk. But Wayne McKay, thank you. I found a place to. Thank you so much for being here, Wayne McKay. Thank you so much, and Rycat. Wayne McKay, joined Winter Storm live stream. It's much appreciated. You come back, and this is rare. Yeah, like Rycat said, this is a rare. This is actually the first time ever done on midnight type, past midnight stroll. But everywhere you can see how much snow is piled up after clearing off the parking lots. Earlier we saw Centerpoint Mall. It was like 15 to 20 feet high. It was like a mountain. Orphan Annie, he's good and looks like he's walking home from work. Seriously, he looks like he in work clothes. Oh yeah, the guy who just passed, yeah. He looked like he was just but the other guy was stumbling around, like Wayne McKay said, like a zombie. He might be drunk, or I don't know, he might be high. Mika Carvajal. Carvajal, thank you so much for joining. Mika Carvajal. Out to Mexico, brother. Mika, I still couldn't find your channel. You said you do a walking channel in Mexico. Mika, drop your link, bro. I want to check out your channel. I want to check out Walking Mexico. Jackal in the house. Jackal. Yo, good to see you, Jackal. Still out there, Triple T. Yeah. Here comes, the 97F, Yonge. My favorite bus, actually. That'll be going to Midtown Toronto. That'll be going to Davisville. Let's get moving again. But yeah, Jackal, I'm out here. To be honest, I just got out here not long ago. But I know, the other night was out there 5 hours in the winter storm. It was wild, it was crazy. But I'm good, bro. Thanks for asking, Micah. How are you? Wow, I didn't expect, wow, this is awesome. Didn't expect this many of awesome people to be in the chat at this hour, but this is awesome. Rycat, I think Toronto can look very nice at night. Yeah. So I figured, you know what? I can't sleep. Let's just get out there. I know it's gonna be a little risky depending, because but you know what? I'm ready for anything, so yeah, Rycat and my good wonderful friends. You see all the night lights? I have no clue what's gonna happen. Just take a quick look back. That's one thing I always suggest. I know some people will say, well, they don't want to live like that, having to always keep watching, but you gotta do it. You gotta look back every once in a while. You gotta look, make sure you know your surroundings. That in itself will prevent many unfortunate incidents to happen. What's this? brown Donkatsu, original Korean house. There's 60 steels. Let's just make sure there's somebody ahead of us. Is it the same? There's Tim Hortons there. I believe that's a 24-hour location. Tim Hortons has several 24-hour locations. May have to grab a new coffee if I finish this one. Usually I like to avoid confrontation and I would have crossed the street, but I just fucking all over the place here. The Fry. Denise B in the house. Denise, so much for joining. Denise B, thank you so much for coming back. Denise B. Denise B, definitely remember you. And thank you so much for coming back. Shouts out to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, where also our good friend, our wonderful friend MP from Philly. Shouts out to Pennsylvania from Toronto. Welcome, welcome, Denise B. Actually, I don't want to. I apologize if I made a mistake. I believe you were in our live chats previously, Denise B. Oh, Mika, in Mexico, we are with the sun. Nice. Nice sunshiny day in Mexico. That's great. Yeah, Denise B. You guys got a lot of snow. Yeah, you can see anywhere where the parking lot is, you'll get huge snowbanks. I mean, the roads are right nice, but still work to be done here on the, as you can see. But yeah, we got Denise B Friday night. That was something else. That was the biggest winter storm we've had all this winter. Thank you again. Appreciate you so much for being here, and each and every one of you. Appreciate you all much. We're off to a flying start here. I honestly didn't expect this. I mean, we are growing here, Toronto Tech in Transit, real nice. But I mean, first time ever doing a live stream at this hour, so that's a shout out to each and every one of you awesome peoples. Right? We're gonna keep walking. We'll take it nice and slow. Make sure this buddy's in our view. Not gonna have my back turned to this fool. Yeah, Rycat, true, it can be risky, but it also depends what area are you in. Yeah, Rycat. That's so true. Some areas definitely less sketch. For example, if you were to go let's say Yonge and Lawrence, for example, around that area, you'll definitely find less. There'll still be, I mean, there's still going to be sketchy people everywhere, but less so, let's say, for example, Yonge and Lawrence. And that's where, if I finish this coffee, I may go to Jimmy's there. Haroon! Yeah, nice, Haroon, you know. Haroon, nice Korean, yeah, Haroon. A lot of Korean, a lot of great Korean eats we're gonna see coming up too. When we get to Finch and south of Finch. But yeah, thanks so much for the Haroon. Haroon knows, yeah, a lot of Korean eats, great Korean eats. You're absolutely right. Xbox anime, this might be a silly question. Not a silly question at all, brother. Not a silly question at all. That's a great question, actually. Do buses run 24 hours? I'm in Hamilton. They're done at this time. Yes, Xbox Anime. We do have 24-hour buses. They called it the Blue Night buses. The subways are still open till approximately 1:30, give or take a few minutes. And then the Blue Night buses come, 24 hours, but only certain routes. Not every route, just certain routes. The major routes like Yonge Street or Bloor, Bathurst. So just kind of the major, not any of the really smaller routes. Kyle Blake in the house. Kyle Blake, thank you so much for being here. We'll get caught up in the beautiful chats before we get moving again. Thank you so much for being here, Kyle Blake. Kyle in the house. Canadian from Kyle says, hi, I'm a Canadian from Niagara, messaging from Bali. Miss the snow, thanks. So thanks. Yeah, you're very welcome, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle, I don't know if you had a chance to see. I don't know if you had a chance to see. We got hit with a major winter storm this past Friday night. But Kyle, it is beautiful in Bali. I've never been there, so I'm sure you are having a wonderful time. Just seen a beautiful video of Bali, which just in case our good friends here are not familiar, it's in Indonesia. Beautiful video from Bali from our good friend Travel with Dorkin. And wow, it is just really stunningly beautiful. Thanks so much, Kyle. But even there's so much leftover snow too. Looks like we're gonna pass this guy. Let's see if he's gonna open his trap. Denise B saying our snow is all gone. Okay, Denise B. Denise B, Pennsylvania got some snow, but now it's all gone. Okay. Let's see what this fool's got. Yo, watch out. Yo, watch out. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Let's put it on feet. Make sure with. Oh dang! I thought that was the same guy. I think that's a different guy. Who knows? Whatever. I guess he's. I thought it was the same guy stumbling around, but this guy seems to be on his phone. Look here. Okay, he's safe distance. Now you notice I say watch out. It could be risky, but at the same time, it's a good move sometimes. Just to let them know, like, when you're on the streets. I know some people out there might think that was a little rude, but he was right in the middle of the sidewalk, so I had every right to say watch out. And I could have said thanks after, so maybe that's the only one thing I should have said. Thanks after. But I'm more concerned about my personal safety rather than someone's. If someone like that person or whoever. I'm worried about more of my personal safety than their feelings, even if I was a little rude. But I don't think I was rude. I just said watch out. Rycat, I want to see if this has been updated tonight, the weather. Oh, how come when Nightbot's dropping all kinds of links here, but not the weather? Thank you so much, Rycat. We'll have a little chit chat with Nightbot, doing a fantastic job promoting our awesome channel, amazing friends channels. But the weather, okay. If anyone wants to know, it's -2 and it feels like -4. Yeah, that feels about right. That feels about right. Thank you so much, Rycat. There's a Viva articulated bus out of service. Of course, condominiums coming up everywhere. Downtown, midtown, uptown, doesn't matter. Yeah, no worries, Xbox. Yeah, we have a great transit system. I know a lot of people like to complain, but, and I'm not saying it's far from perfect. I'll say that. Let's just say I'm very satisfied with the TTC overall, but definitely needs improvement in terms of overall safety and reliability. But then, even though I mentioned safety, if someone asked me would I recommend them to take the TTC, I would say yes. Yes, it is safe enough. Just make sure you're alert. You're alert of your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings, and you're fine. This is, I think, a shelter for newcomers, I think. And honestly, it gets to be a little too much when you hear, I know you hear on the news all the time, but about incidents happening on TTC. But unfortunately, the media, unfortunately, some people, they watch that and then they just get paranoid after watching the news, and that's the effect that can happen. Some people get paranoid and they'll never take the TTC, and they even tell other people, don't take the TTC. That's BS. I take the TTC all the time. Take public transit every single day. Now somebody's coming. Okay, Rycat, very knowledgeable about TTC. I think the subway runs until 2 a.m. actually. All right, thanks for the correction. Rycat knows 2 a.m. Okay, yeah, it's more closer to 2 a.m. Yeah. Thanks for the clarification, Rycat. Oh, Kyle Blake says, I watched your live broadcast. It was great. Kyle, really appreciate you watching that pretty crazy winter storm live stream. Really appreciate it. I apologize. If you were in the chat, I apologize. I did watch the replay, live replay. So my deepest apologies if I missed your. But if you were just watching, yeah, then maybe I'm correct. Yeah, Denise B, watch that guy. Be careful. Yeah. Sort of like the reason I said it like that. Watch out, right? I say watch out. So they just know that when you say it like that, it's the guy who's confident, who, you know, just firm. You could be firm without being rude. I thought that's what I accomplished. Maybe I could have added a thank you at the end. That's next time. There's a Finch bus terminal over there. Same time, we'll make sure nobody's behind us. You'll see Viva, Go buses. Let's just zoom in here. I can't really see clearly. Okay, it's just that there was a lady there that seemed to be talking to herself, and Joey Gas in the house. Joey Gas. So much for being here, Joey Gas. Great to have you here. Joey Gas says that guy is having a good night. Okay, Jackal, you're familiar with the area you're walking. Yeah. This is a great place to bus fan. And I mentioned earlier, Yonge and Sheppard is a great place fantastic place to bus fan. I love to be because at Yonge and Sheppard you get the TTC, you get the YRT, Viva, and the Go buses. I've taken so much footage. You could literally be standing, well, maybe not at this time of night, but in the early mornings, you could literally be standing there for 5 minutes and you can get like 3, 4, 5 great captures. And then, so my work for the day is done in terms of YouTube Shorts. There's one of the buildings of the North American Center. I wonder if we could still go in. I don't think so. No, I don't. I think by now they would have locked the doors for sure. I think they opened the doors at like 7 or something like that. Or, oh no, wait. No, they open earlier than that on the weekdays anyway. Deutsch in the house, Deutsch. Yes, Deutsch, Toronto. Yes, Deutsch. Sending love from Toronto to Deutschland. Yes. Good friend Germany. Great to see you here. Music in the house. Music in the house. Thank you so much for being here. I believe both of you were part of the Winter Storm live stream. Oh, music. iPhone 14 Pro Max giveaway when? How about this? How about when I get my iPhone 15? I don't even know if it's going to be called Pro Max or if it's going to have another name for it, Ultra or whatever it is. The iPhone, the latest and greatest iPhone 15. If it's going to be the iPhone 15 Pro Max or the iPhone 15 Ultra or whatever they're going to call it. I heard they're finally going to have a USB-C. So that's going to be there's many people who didn't buy an iPhone just for that reason alone. So that will help. But how about this? When I get my, sometime in September, even though this would be a great backup phone, maybe I can give away this one. I'm telling you, this iPhone 14 Pro Max has been through winter storms, pouring rain, and to top it all off, the latest winter storm that we had, that blizzard, that insane winter storm that we had, so far all good, no problems at all. This thing is a beast. Yeah, music for your loving subscribers, yeah. But I'm serious about that. I'm serious about that. How about when I get, how about that? I definitely, will 99% chance, gonna want to get the iPhone 15 Pro Max or whatever Ultra with the, then can maybe give away this iPhone 14 Pro Max. It's a sweet phone. This is the North American Center. There's two, it used to be the Xerox buildings. I believe that's a full moon. I hear footsteps. That's one thing too. You got to use not only your eyes but your ears. Oh, I don't want. You got to use your eyes and ears. Keep. So this is you can see kind of the courtyard of the North American Center. Let's just get caught up on the chats here. Kyle Blake says, I'm here watching with a beautiful Balinese woman, and I'm so proud of you being a Canadian. You are so polite and kind-hearted. Makes me proud to be Canadian. Oh my goodness. Kyle Blake coming through in the clutch with a really touching message. Really appreciate you so much, brother. Thank you so much, Kyle. Man, really appreciate it. That's really touching, Kyle. Thank you so much. And I know a bit of the aggressive side came. I don't know if you saw that part, Kyle. I know a bit of the aggressive side came out of me. It's just that's the way I'm just built like that. I don't stand for BS, even though I know it's just idiots typing, hiding behind a keyboard. But there have been times in real life. Maybe you'll get a chance to see you and my wonderful friends. And thank you so much again, Kyle. We'll get a chance to see me having to deal with dinguses or having to call someone out. That's what we're about here, Toronto Tech in Transit. Kyle Blake realized that even just after watching that one live, even after watching me for the first time during winter live storm. And shouts out, and that's great that you're with a beautiful Balinese woman. But yeah, you know, I wish there was a Canadian flag. Many times you, okay, I know the North American Center, but yeah, proud to be Canadian, born and bred in this amazing country, and there's so many memories. You know, that's why what helped me all the times that going out playing with friends in similar conditions or even worse, in so many different snow days and winter falls, maybe helped me to go through that 5-hour winter, insane winter storm. But of course, each and every one of you had a big hand in helping me so get through that. So thank you so much again, Kyle, and really sweet message, and shouts out to each and every one of you. And remember, you gotta, as I always say, just love yourself, believe in yourself, okay? And again, it's just so much, because there's so much so many ignorant people out there. People will say, who'll just assume. And one of the reasons I appreciate that comment so much, Kyle, is so many people assume, oh, are you an international student, or where are you from? It's like, listen up, I'm Canadian first and foremost, okay? Yes, I'm of Korean background. I'm Canadian Korean, but Canadian first. Most of my values, I feel like I'm more Canadian than Korean. I don't even speak Korean, but shouts out to Korea too, because I do pick their my parents love you so much, mom, dad, and have taught me to be respectful and brought me up well. So, and some of it does have to do like respecting your elders is a big thing. Okay, Jacko, sorry if I missed you. Stay safe and enjoy your early morning walk. Yeah, thank you so much, Jacko. So much again for coming by. And yeah, it is technically in the morning. That's true. Thank you so much. All right, Kat, you hear the iPhone 15 USB-C cables will still have to be made for iPhone. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's pretty much gonna have to be a situation where it's becoming more and more of a situation where you stick to either ecosystem, whether it's Apple or Android. And Apple, that's one thing you gotta, for better or for worse, they do a great job of keeping you in their ecosystem. Thanks for the information, Rycat. I definitely don't want to be spreading false information, so I really appreciate that. The one good thing I will say, I guess, you could say, if it's made for Apple, at least you don't have to worry about, because sometimes security flaws at Rycat, most likely no security flaws can happen even through if you get a cheap cable that, and from a company that Sketch, security vulnerabilities can happen even that way, even through your cable. So there's kind of overlooking the North American Center here. In the summertime, you'll see all the tables and chairs, and people, can eat there. There's still a bench there, a permanent bench. You can see it here from here. Oh no, I have to go down. Let's go down to see it. Yeah, Jackal. Thank you, big thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much. And we'll see you again See you again, Jackal. Have a great night. Just show you around here. Oh, they took out the bench too. What the heck? Why would they take out the bench too? Now they even took out the bench. It was parked right here. They even took out the bench. But the food court is over there. I'm not even going to try opening the door. I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, you know what? Let me see. I could try. Because access to the TTC is right across that green Finch station over there. Finch subway station. Pretty sure. Well, these downstairs doors will most likely be locked for sure. You probably have to go through the main entrance. Yeah. Oh well. Wasn't gonna go in the subway anyway. Otherwise, I'll lose you. I would lose you, wonderful peoples. But yeah, that's just what it looks like here. Much more inviting, of course, in the summertime when you can actually sit down. Michael Nguyen in the house. Michael Nguyen, thank you for being here. Michael Nguyen. All right, thank you so much for being here. Wow, I totally did not expect a great turnout like this. This is a tiny little convenience shop. You can see that's it. It's less than 500. It can't even. It's probably less than 500 square feet. Yeah. So we're right near Yonge and Finch. I have no clue I have no plan. It's just, I couldn't sleep. And it felt a little different today where normally if something like that happens, usually I sleep well, but if something like this happens, usually I'll get up and do something, work on some more YouTube or watch some YouTube or whatnot. Even up here. Tonight felt a little different. That wasn't gonna cut it. I just really wanted to get out there. I'm just gonna take a quick smoke break. It's literally, we'll get moving again, 2 minutes. But again, we're just outside the North American Center here in North Toronto, uptown Toronto, and we'll just keep going, I guess. We'll just keep going as this is one of the rare times I'll ever be out here at this time, unless there's something really special going on to be out at late. But if I was to do a late night walk like this again, I'd try to do it like on a Friday night or Saturday night, where maybe could share with you all, beautiful peoples, more of the Toronto nightlife. On a Sunday night, you won't really see much nightlife. Yeah, Michael Nguyen, North York at Finch. Yeah, I promise to get moving again. I know I risk losing some of our wonderful viewers, even if I stand here for only 2 minutes. Appreciate you all for being here. It really means the world to have that support. We're growing so much here at Toronto Tech and Transit. Maybe here you can see my reflection. Maybe you can see my reflection. Maybe I could wave. I don't want to wave with that thing in my hand, but you know, I'll take this. Maybe I could take this opportunity now. In case you're not aware, there's a very special live stream coming up later today, and there's a very special live stream coming up later today. It's yet to be officially 100% finalized, but I would say it's 99%. Me, it's a very special live stream collaboration with the one and only Johnny Strides. So if you didn't know, I'm sure that's gonna be pretty exciting news. I'm just so excited, and I hope you all are too, my beautiful peoples. we still have to finalize the details, and such as the time and such. I'm gonna try and make it around like 3:15 p.m. Eastern time. Certainly hope. I don't know if that's when the live stream will actually start. Maybe Johnny, the one in the legend, Johnny Strides, might want to do his video first, his walking video first, and then maybe after that, we could start a live stream, and he could be there for a few minutes to say hi. So sometime this mid to late afternoon. So that's some exciting news there. So hope you, my amazing friends, you're excited for that. Oh, and shouts out to the legend Johnny Strides for showing Toronto Tech in Transit the utmost respect. That's the biggest sign of respect. Already shown so much respect and so much appreciated, and we've come so far together, and you all are, each and every one of you are part of it, and you'll be part of something special here at Toronto Tech in Transit. And again, I got to give a shout out to Kyle Blake. Man, that was an amazing message. Thank you so much. Jackal. Okay, I enjoy your live stream. Walks Friday was good. I'll see you tomorrow. See you soon. Have a busy day tomorrow. Good night. All right. Jackal, thank you so much again. Shouts out to you, and have a great night, Jackal. Thank you so much. Hope you get some good sleep. Hope you get some good shut-eye. We'll see you again. All right. Let's get moving again. It'll be very interesting to see. It's going to be pretty dead on a Sunday night. You'll only see a handful of people here and there walking. I know there have been numerous requests to do some night walks, and so here we go. But I know this is on a Sunday night, not really to be expected. So next time a night walk, try and do it on a Friday night or Saturday night. But of course, things can get pretty wild. I won't be going out that late on a Friday or Saturday night, because there's gonna be so many drunk people, and people can be erratic when they're drunk. But they can be very fun too. I guess depend on the person. Yeah, you're very welcome, Jackal, and thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. Person waiting the bus shelter. What are they waiting for, the 97 bus? Hope they got patience. Comes every half an hour. What time is it now? Oh, actually one. I don't even know if the one runs anymore at this time. Oh, it's already 1:40. I don't think there's any more. What are they doing in there? There it is. Oh, there's a Canadian flag right there. Oh, I wish the wind was blowing a little bit. Could take a selfie with it. Yeah, man. Old Canada, baby. Starbucks closed. You won't really find any 24-hour Starbucks. There was a Starbucks at Yonge and King, downtown Toronto, right in the financial district, that did try to go 24 hours for a while, but they found out it wasn't really worth it. So we're right at Yonge and Finch right now. As we continue walking south, we'll see a lot of Korean, as our good friend Haroon. What's going on over there? Oh, okay, they're just having fun. Here's the 36 Finch West. Okay, I'm not gonna wait for the light. I think I'm good to go now. You'll see a lot of Korean. You'll see a lot of Korean shop. You have no shortage of really good eats. As a good friend Haroon earlier mentioned Korean food, and we're gonna see a lot. There's a lot of Korean shops open. There'll probably be some open right now, actually. There's the karaoke place is open. One time I'll have to take you, my wonderful friends, to karaoke. You can watch me have a on the slip here. Watch me doing karaoke and with a couple of drinks. Yeah, Haroon. Thank you so much, Haroon. Haroon knows. Haroon knows what's good. Love me some Korean food, but not only Korean food. I love, we passed by earlier Persian. Love Persian food. That's one thing about Toronto. I love. The food scene is amazing. But it's not only Korean food. Even though there's so many here, you'll find some Chinese here. You'll even find Italian, Greek, Middle Eastern. Yeah, that's right, Kat. The 97. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's the 97. I should know this more than anybody. I take it all the time, the 97. And sometimes the 320. When the 97 stops running, it becomes the 320. I had a brain fart there. I take it all the time, and I know. And shouts out to all my bus operator buddies. I should know that more than anybody. I had a little brain fart there. Thanks again, Rycat. But Rycat is absolutely correct. 97 Yonge becomes 320, and then the 320 Blue Night runs all night. But they don't come that frequently. They come frequently for a time. Actually, I'm not going to say that because I don't know. I know there's when it gets to a certain hour, I forget when, but it comes only every 15 minutes. But on Sundays before the subway, because the subway opens late here, 8 a.m., you'll see back to back, you'll see 320 buses, all kinds. Lots and lots of 320 buses, 320 Yonge buses. John Burke in the house. Thank you so much, John Burke. Great to see you here. Thanks so much for joining. NYC, John Burke. So John Burke's also up late, just like many of us. Michael Nguyen says, can't continue him and Johnny Strides. Yeah, shouts out also. I give a big shout out to Johnny Strides, of course. Shouts out to Ken Continuum. Two of Toronto's finest. Again, we're just gonna go with the flow here. There's no set plan. Anything goes, really. I don't know. Maybe just keep walking on Yonge Street for as long as possible, or who knows? Anything can happen. Who knows? Maybe we can make it up to Yonge and Lawrence. There's a 24-hour Tim Hortons there. And I'd feel safer over there at that location than I would some of the other locations that are open. Oh shoot, I'm icy, man. Yeah, Michael Nguyen. Yeah, Ken Continuum. Yeah, oh absolutely. Oh, I'm very familiar with the Ken Continuum. He's a great guy. Great sense of humor. And just like Johnny Strides, a good friend. Hopefully, as I mentioned, it's a 99%. Just gotta leave that 1% room for error. Nothing is 100% official yet until we get official confirmation. Hopefully. Well, I think it's pretty much been confirmed, but I mean, just some of the details, like the time. But shouts out, yeah, Johnny Strides can continue for showing Toronto Tech and Transit the love and respect. But there've been some channel, I'm not gonna name names, just some because I don't even know. I don't know. There's so many live streamers out there. Some out there that haven't shown Toronto Tech and Transit not one shred of respect. So that's why That's why I'm not going to mention, you'll never hear me say their channels unless they're willing to come show Toronto Tech and Transit some respect. Because I've tried. So I already did my part, so that's that. $2.90. I don't know if, oh, never mind. Max a sandwich. Bubble tea, so many bubble tea boba places. Really curious to see if we do make it up to Yonge and Lawrence. Really curious to see if there's a real-time bubble tea or real fruit. I'm not really a big fan of real fruit anyways, but I just thought, I was just thinking when it opened up there, just thinking, I'm not so sure it's gonna do great business. Michael Nguyen, Action Kid too. He's in the United States, New York or Florida. Yeah, Action Kid, Miami. A lot of respect from Action Kid. Hope you awesome people's enjoying this. I'll do the best I can here. Definitely have to be careful. Some of the sidewalks can be very icy at some icy patches. And Saturday, the day after that winter storm, that crazy winter storm, I got pelted with a small piece of ice, went right on my left cheek. Thankfully I didn't get hurt or anything, but still, ice was falling down from a big, I don't know if it's a condominium or an office building. I went inside, told security, maybe you should put a sign there. They had a dinky little wet floor sign, like bro, that's not gonna cut it. You gotta put a falling ice sign there, a big one. Can you imagine someone looking up and then a piece of ice goes in their eye? So good thing that when I shortly after they did put a sign out there. There's a H Mart over there, Korean grocery store. H Mart and Galleria are the two biggest, pretty much the well-known, as well as PAT. But you'll see more H Marts and Gallerias. PAT pretty much has a main one in Koreatown, on Bloor, between Bathurst and Christie. Oh, they're closed, so they probably were open till midnight. The Owl's meat shop, and you might be let these people go. You might be a little surprised to hear. Well, actually, we'll let these people go. I'm going to point the camera down for a bit. So here, the Owl and Minerva open 24 hours. But yeah, this place, you can see here, people here. This place has some of the, I tried their Korean barbecue, their LA galbi takeout one time. And I shit you not, it was one of the best I ever had. Even though it was one of the best I ever had, even though it was takeout, the LA galbi, Korean barbecue, one of the best I ever had. Maybe because I gave her a nice tip. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they did something. I know they threw in some free stuff. smells good. Like a campfire smell. Over here walking and talking here. Walking south on Yonge Street. There are some people out and about because some places are 24 hours. But by and large, few and far between. You're not going to find many. There's a number of Tim Hortons that are open 24 hours. Some McDonald's, but that'll be more like downtown. The McDonald's you see north of it, in the north end, will most likely be 24 hours only for drive-through. No dine-in. So far, so good. So far, so good. Thank you so much to each and every one of you still with me here. Well, I guess again, we're just gonna go with the flow here. There's no set plan or anything. I have no clue how long I'm gonna be out here for. But I imagine at some point, I'll have to at least get a couple hours of shut-eye. Maybe some police up ahead flashing lights. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they caught an impaired driver. Who knows? Let's see. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh no! Oh no, that's not police. Actually, I shouldn't say anything until we get closer. Maybe we get closer. Could just be a maintenance type vehicle. We're almost at the North York Center. North York subway station there. All kinds of goodies. But you can see these snowbanks here. Pretty mucked up here. Rycat, probably mostly Tim Hortons, gas stations, and yeah, 7-Eleven. I forgot to say, Rycat, you're absolutely right. 7-Eleven will be, you'll definitely find 7-Elevens 24 hours. And the Rycat is bang on. Yeah, Rycat, you're bang on. There's a Tim Hortons, Yonge and Eglinton that's 24 hours, I believe. But I'd rather go to the one in Yonge and Lawrence if it's at this time at night. That's no diss. I mean, I love Yonge and Eglinton. Don't get me wrong. There's no diss on Yonge and Eglinton, just from what I've seen. At some point, may have to pick up a Tim Hortons, maybe. We're approaching a park home. Security out there having a cigarette. There's a Loblaws at Empress Walk. Or at Empress. There's an Aroma Espresso bar over there. Fiorio hair salon underneath the condominium. Here's a bus stop for the 97 or the 320. Walking and talking here on Yonge Street, walking south. know, coming up is the North York Center. And you can access North York subway station. Just go down the escalators here. Pretty sure the doors will be locked now. There's also the, I believe it's the second largest Toronto Public Library branch after the Yonge and Sheppard Metro Toronto Reference Library. They did a really nice job with the renovations in there. They did it a couple of years ago. Starbucks coming up, but it'll be closed. They won't open until 5:30. I've definitely been here a few times, coming in at 5:30. As much as I would love to support local mom and pop shop, independent coffee shops, but oftentimes I'll be out so early that those independent coffee shops don't open that early. There's a Mel Lastman Square. Should we take a walk through Mel Lastman Square, or should we keep going on Yonge Street? You want to look around Mel Lastman Square for a bit and then go back on Yonge Street, or you want to, for my wonderful people, do you want to just keep moving on Yonge Street? Neat polar bears. There is an ice rink there, but imagine there'll be nobody there. There's where's the Canadian? Oh, there's a Canadian flag. Looks like a full moon. Over there, that building straight ahead, that's North York Civic Center. You know what? Let's just walk real quick here, so I could just show you maybe the library. Ooh, I don't know if I picked the right place to walk here. Let's walk here. Still lots of snow here at Mel Lastman Square. It is a great, fantastic public space. Also, especially in the summertime, all kinds of seating. Just nice to just kind of sit, have something nice to drink. Behind those trees there, that'd be a TDSB, Toronto District School Board headquarters. Right, Cat, maybe I've watched Canada Day fireworks at Mel Lastman Square before. Oh yeah, that's very much possible, yeah. That's very much possible. They do have all kinds of festivals and events, because there's plenty of space here. That's a Toronto, that's a North York branch, Toronto Public Library. Let's go down. No, you're not gonna. Not a single solitary here, but you will see some really cool. Lots and lots of snow. Gotta love it. Very, very icy here too. But yeah, right, Cat, there's, and my awesome friends, there's the performance stage. Right, Cat, sharing with us, may have watched some fireworks here for Canada Day. There's the ice. Let's see if it's sturdy enough. I can glide her. Oh yeah. Solid like a rock. Appreciate you all so much for sticking by me here. Really so appreciate even at this hour. So really appreciate. Although I know some of our wonderful friends are other parts of the world, and it's a good hour for you. Here on the Eastern Time Zone, let's do a time check here. 2 o'clock a.m. 2 a.m. here. So we appreciate you so much. Okay, Rycat 2015. Okay, that's awesome. I'll have to go skating for all you wonderful people sometime at Nathan Phillips Square, right by the Toronto sign. The skating there. I did promise I would do a live stream before the winter ends. But they're really cool. It's just me and each and every one of you, my beautiful friends. Let's see, maybe I could just have a seat here for just a couple of minutes, and we'll get moving again. There's no signs of slowing down. We can go for quite some time still. Just try and give you just you hear my lighter. I said true north, baby. And you could feel pretty safe being here. It's very well lit. But of course, you do have to, I mean, I've definitely seen a fair share of sketchy people hanging around. Anytime you're near a subway station, that's always a possibility. I'm just having a seat here for a couple of minutes. But I appreciate you so much for being here. Each and every one of you really means a lot. And yeah, we'll keep walking. We'll keep walking as long as if you're still up, I'll still be up. Then you can see a little bit of the slight chill. And just like what Nightbot says, you are all amazing. Each and every one of you is special. Please remind yourself of this. Love and respect to all you, my wonderful friends. It's very quiet though, very quiet. Usually when it's during normal, regular hours, you could hear the music from Starbucks. Looks like we've lost a couple of our friends. Good night, wherever you are, or good day. Summertime, they'll have many free performances there on the stage. People can sit over there. All right, Rycat coming through with some suggestions. I would always love to hear it. For some future streams and videos. I have a lot of friends who live in Scarborough, East York, Danforth area, and those are some areas I haven't seen you. Okay, yeah, okay, you know what, we have to show some love. It's been I've done a live stream on the Danforth before, but that has been a while ago, so I don't blame anyone at all for missing it. And it's been a little while, so definitely we'll get to it. Danforth probably Danforth will come first, and then East York and Scarborough. I'm gonna have to make sure to have a full day to make the trek there. Make sure to have like most of the day available, so we can do a proper live stream. We've done some live streams. Well, we did Pacific Mall. Oh wait, no, hold on. We did Rouge Hill couple times. Rouge Hill is an amazing place. But yeah, that's a great great feedback. Thanks so much, Rycad. Scarborough has lots to offer, lots of great eats, lots of different cultures, great Caribbean food, Filipino food. I mean, all kinds, really. Chinese. Appreciate so much the feedback, Rycad. Do the best I can. I usually am able to keep my promises. It may take a little bit of time, but I eventually do get to it. I know I promised York University a while ago. Still waiting to get. I did post a video actually of Glendon campus on part of York University, but the main York University campus, still waiting for official approval. Still haven't heard anything. I may have to email them again. If I don't hear anything within a reasonable amount of time, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyway, and we'll just take our chances. I wonder if the bus operator knows me. Stopped right near me. I don't know why it stopped, just in the middle of that stop. There's no stop there, it just stopped over there for some reason. I thought the bus operator was creeping. Oh, that's why. There's an ambulance, there's an ambo coming. And a fire truck. Shouts out to the firefighters. There's a shoveler working here all night. There's, again, TDSB at office. Oh, lots of shovelers there. Lots of snowplows. Lots of snowplow action. Now, I should be launching a video sometime today. Later today, I did a 4K HDR walk in the residential Beecroft, on the street Beecroft. Some beautiful winter scenes from the winter storm. There's a keg. Looks like a nice location. But yeah, it was this building right here, 5,000. There was all kinds of stuff falling down, little bits of ice, snow. I got pelted on one side of the cheek. Here's Cafe Landwehr, highly recommended. And this location remains true to form. Really, really good eats. Here's Pizzeria Libretto. But one of my bus operator buddies, shouts out to you, who told me that this location isn't that great. That's the one thing about when you have a franchise, when you have a chain, to have that consistency. So he was saying that just stick with the downtown location, King and University. There's a Chipotle, it just seems to be popping up everywhere. Rycat says, oh, was that about the snow plow, all the snow plow? Oh, the ice, yeah, the ice that was falling down. They only had a dinky little wet floor sign. I didn't even see any sign. And then I suggested to them, maybe you should put like a big falling ice sign. That little wet floor sign, not gonna cut it. And then they did. All right, Cat. I also have friends who live in the West End as well, near Dufferin and Bloor and High Park area. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. Not that long ago, did a walk through Little Portugal. Even went inside Dufferin Mall. Is this a 25? Oh, this is not A24. No, this is not a 24-hour location. And a High Park. Been through High Park as well, but High Park I definitely will go in the springtime when it'll be more nice to look at, and we'll definitely go back to Dufferin and Bloor. I'll have to do a better job organizing my videos to be more, put them in like a playlist so it'd be easy to find all this stuff that I'm saying. But Rycat coming through again with the awesome recommendation so far. Yeah, I'd say a check mark to all the ones that you mentioned. Another Galleria coming here soon, because the one at Yonge and Steele's just will be making way for condominiums eventually. Yeah, right. God, that's a cool bus operator. Yeah, some of my bus operator buddies really cool and not afraid to share their opinions. Well, we're gonna have to actually walk over this thing. Well, I don't have to, but I feel too lazy to go. Ugh. Here, this convenience store is gone. This convenience store actually had a partnership with Subway and Bubble Tea Shop 168, but they're gone. And this is one thing I mentioned previously. I don't know why I'm looking at this, not even open now. Yeah, you know what? One thing I mentioned All right, Kat said, that's cool. Yeah, thanks. Thank you so much, brother. Haroon, High Park is scary at this time. Yeah. Oh, at this time, yeah. It won't. The lighting won't be very well lit, and you could easily get lost in there. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't go at nighttime. I'd probably wait till the spring when all the trees and everything come back to life. Or even you know what? Maybe if there's still a lot of snow left over, it would be a great time. I don't know if I know some might have melted already, but Sean 35 now. Thank you so much for being here, Sean 35. My goodness, Sean from shouts out to Minnesota from Toronto. Oh, I just got a message from Johnny Stride. Let me know if you're still. Oh, okay. My apologies. Oh, shouts out Johnny Stride. Just received a message. Oh, my apologies. I guess maybe Johnny Stride was waiting for me to let him know. I'll have to get the official confirmation. Shouts out to Minnesota from Toronto. Shouts out to Minnesota. Here's the 4900 Service Canada. Many federal government employees work there. And the reason why I wanted to point out, when I said previously that the Yonge and Sheppard Center, many of the businesses there are struggling, even though they did all this kind of renovations and made it all look nice and really looks nice. But a lot of the businesses are struggling there because a lot of the business relied on, for example, like this building here, the government workers, many still have not come into work, still working from home, or maybe coming in like a couple of times a week. Same with TDSB head office. There's another small H-Mart there. But thank you so much for being here, Sean. Shouts out to Sean. I got to let oh, that's my bad. I should have I thought I was supposed to wait for Johnny to message me. I guess I should have been the one. I just didn't want to, because I had already messaged him a couple times. I didn't want to overwhelm Johnny with messages, but he said let him know if it's all good tomorrow. So shout out Johnny strides. Maybe he just maybe he's about to go hit the sack, but sending me a message. So it looks like we're on tomorrow. I got to let Johnny know that we're good to go. So I don't know if he wants me to message him now, or if it's okay first thing in the morning. Maybe I could, I don't know, maybe should I just send him a quick message. Rycad. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention, there's a lot of pizza places in Toronto that still do delivery late at night as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Rycad knows what's good. Maybe I should fire off a quick message to Johnny Strides, maybe in case he's not sleeping. I don't know, I think I gotta do it real quick though. I don't want to lose you. If I'm in another app, the live stream will kill the live stream. So I got to make the message. Just let Johnny Strides, the one and only. Oh, Rycat said probably should. Yeah. I try to. But the thing is, I got to make proper message. I just don't want to say yeah, it's good to go. I got to say the time and everything. So let me see. How can I do this? Okay, I'll be right back, my wonderful peoples. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll have to sort of go in and out, because if I leave it too long away, it'll kill the live stream. So again, my wonderful friends, I'll be right back. I'm just going to message the one and only Johnny Strides. Alright, I just messaged the one and only Johnny Strides. I had to make it right to the point. I didn't want to go too much into, just make it concise and right to the point. Not too much long talk. So I'm hoping we can meet tomorrow afternoon. I said at a place of his convenience. Thank you so much, Xbox Anime, still with us. My goodness, that's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your patience, my wonderful friends. Do what you need to do. We'll still be here. Really much appreciated. What's going on up here? Yonge and Sheppard, definitely. I gotta watch. Let's go take a detour here. I don't know what those people are up to. Definitely have to watch out for sketchy people around Yonge and Sheppard. Those are facts. I've known of way too many incidents, very unpleasant incidents happening. I'll just go around here, around back. I don't know why they're just hanging around here. Seem to be loitering here at night. Oh, it's a good thing we did, because I'm not really familiar with these businesses here. See what's good over here. Well, so far, don't really see that much. What about this place? This looks like it might be interesting. The Frog, okay. K-Ray. What's that? Korean dessert. What's this? Korean dessert cafe. Oh, okay. You can see Yonge Sheppard. There's a bus there parked there. The bus bay, Yonge Sheppard, the Sheppard Station bus bay. If you need Yonge Sheppard Center. I guess some people are still getting their drink on, even on a Sunday night. Somebody's in a good mood, singing. You know what, I'll go back. There's a Yonge and Sheppard Center. Let's see if we can go this way. Oh shit. Fuck's sakes. Never mind. Almost tripped over a little curb there. This will be McDonald's, the backside anyway. I didn't want, we'll go around. I don't know if that's a 20, I believe it's a 24-hour location. We'll see for ourselves here. There's a Taco Bell here. And believe it or not, there actually used to be a 7-Eleven here, and now it's an HSBC. So this is what I mean. You'd think the 7-Eleven would do well, right? Yonge and Sheppard. But even 7-Eleven couldn't survive. So how are some of these small businesses? Some of these places are doing well, but the little smaller shops are not doing that well. Looks like McDonald's is not. Oh, okay. McDonald's is probably only open for takeout, not seating. Dining is you can't sit in there. You could just grab and go. Well, actually, I don't even know if it's open. I mean, yeah, it looks like people are able to. There's a delivery truck over there. Oh, maybe no, it's closed. I guess it's closed. The Cactus Club, that sign's been up there forever. Future home of Cactus Club. Apparently they're having difficulty getting their, I don't know, something technical. They're having some problem getting a liquor license or whatever. But don't quote me on that. I'm not sure if that's the problem, but they're having some issue. That's a Hallmark Center right there. I don't know. Right at the intersection of Yonge and Sheppard. Definitely have to watch out for erratic drivers at this time. I actually want to cross. But you can see over there's a Blade, Five Guys, LA Fitness, Longo's, Shoppers Drug Mart is here. Dollarama. All right, we're walking again. Again, this is very rare. First time ever walked. We're right like in the middle of the night. You could call it the middle of the night, or you could call it early morning. We'll keep walking south on Yonge. I have no clue what's gonna happen or where we'll end up. But we can find out together, my wonderful friends. There's a Rexall there. If I was here and I needed something, if I had to choose it, I definitely would not go to Rexall. I'll go to Shoppers Drug Mart. I'll go take the extra step to Shoppers Drug Mart. Rexall is a freaking ripoff. If you thought Shoppers Drug Mart was expensive, Rexall's even worse. Ali from Iraq. Ali, my good friend Ali, says, "Oh my God, oh, you surprised I'm still? You surprised I'm still here, Ali? There's a Whole Foods here. This location I've done before. They have the Amazon locker here, so you can have your package delivered here. I don't know if you can see the locker there. Amazon. Oh, they gotta wipe these down. What the heck? Come on. That's the LCB over there. But Amazon has many places where you can actually have your package delivered. I really wanted to try it out one time, and it was pretty cool. They email you a code, and then you just pop in the code and grab your package. Mark Davis in the house. So great to see you, Mark Davis. Mark. Oh my God, you're still up. How are you? I'm very well, my friend. Thank you so much for asking. How are you? And you're up late, Mark, too. How you doing, Mark? Our great friend, Mark. I know Mark, very familiar with Yonge and Sheppard. What's over there? Food Basics. That came not that long ago. Of course, LCBO. I just set the camera down. Somebody was coming, so I just had to make sure. Just have to make sure there was going to be no problem, no issues. I had a feeling he wasn't. I just had a feeling he's a normal person, but still, you never know. My motto is don't trust anyone. Mark, oh, you worked right there. Oh, right here, Procter & Gamble, right here. This is the Procter & Gamble. Right here. Yeah, 47. This is the Procter & Gamble building. Why I would know this building is because coming by here in the bus, especially when it's a night when the sun is shining, these windows, you can see the reflection of the green of those green condominiums there, the emerald. It actually, I don't know, I thought it looked pretty cool. You would see the reflection there. Yeah, Mark Davis. Oh, you used to work here. Now Mark Davis working in Yonge and Eglinton. Oh, Haroon. Thank you so much for the comment, Haroon. Leaving. I remember when Prince lived there. Oh, that's thank you so much for sharing that. Did not know that. Prince lived maybe one of the houses resident. I know there was a famous dragon. Which one? Which dragon was it? Which dragon was it that used to live? I think it was that. I know. I have the picture. I know what he looks like. It just I forgot the name, but he used to live Yonge and Sheppard in residential part. There's some areas of Yonge and Sheppard that some people consider a suburb, I guess. Oh, Mark Davis worked in the 10th floor. Nice. Mark Davis sharing with us. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Mark Davis. A great friend for Richmond Hill. There's OAA Alba Racine in the house. Thank you so much for sharing. So great to see you. But this is actually very unusual. Very unusual. OAA Alba Racine. I don't usually stream at this time. This is actually the first live stream I've done at this hour. I mean, I'm usually asleep at this hour, but so you get a rare treat. I hope I can call it that, a treat. Egg Smart. Maybe we could take a look inside. There's nobody in there. But thing about it, I couldn't fall asleep. Couldn't fall asleep. So I mean, here we are. But definitely, there'll be future live streams with more exciting Toronto nightlife, like maybe on a Friday or Saturday. It doesn't have to be Friday or Saturday night. I don't plan to do like a. To be honest, I don't think I'll go unless I can find a friend to go with. I don't want to deal with the crazy crowds the Friday and Saturday night. Some people will be drunk out of their minds. But maybe something like an early evening, Friday, Saturday night walk, or it doesn't even have to be Friday or Saturday night. But all right, Haroon's still with us. Thank you so much. Oh, Mark, Henry, what are you doing up this late, my friend? Yeah, Mark, couldn't sleep. Normally when I can't sleep, normally when if I get up all of a sudden for whatever reason, I'll find I could find something to do. There's always stuff to work on YouTube, or there's always something to do. Even when I think I'm finished all my work on YouTube, there's still always something. And having that mentality has helped Toronto Tech and Transit grow. But I'm not going to toot my own horn. That's normally, and then I can get back to sleep. But tonight felt different. This often happens. Well, I might as well just say. I mean, this often happens when I'm really. I'm just waiting for the cars to go by. When I'm really excited about the next day, because for the benefit, in case once again, when you got that feeling of anticipation, when you're waiting for the next day, when you're really excited about something, maybe you know the feeling, each and every one of you, or maybe some of your beautiful friends, you know that when you have that real excitement for the next day, and I'm really have that really high level of anticipation and excitement, because tomorrow there will be a collaboration with me and Johnny Strides, the man, the legend, the one and only Johnny Strides. We'll be doing a collab tomorrow, so please stay tuned for that. I think maybe that has something to do with it. Joey Gas, Prince lived on the bridle path. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's, yeah. So, that's my fault, yeah. That means our good friend Haroon was commenting on that bridle path video. Yeah. Yeah, he had to have been lived in a mansion for sure. See, I had a brain fart. I promise I'll do better. Fubar on patrol. Thank you so much for being here, Fubar. Fubar on patrol. Mark says, yes, a rare treat for sure. I used to go to Egg Smart, Henry. Okay. So that means we just got confirmation. Mark, it must be good there. Egg Smart must be really good there. Because if our good friend Mark, who has great taste, went there more than you know, multiple times, it has to be very good. OAA Albarracine, do Yonge and Bloor in the evening rush hour. A lot of foot traffic. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I've done morning rush hour at Front and Bay, but at evening rush hour Yonge and Bloor, that's a great idea for sure. Oh, for sure. Martin D in the house. Martin D. Thank you so much for being here, Martin D. Martin D, thanks so much for being here. Martin D, how you doing? Martin D says, yo, there's 320 Yonge night bus heading north. Everything good, Martin? Mark, I used to walk from Yonge and Sheppard to York to... Oh, you used to do just like how we're doing right now. You used to walk from Yonge and Sheppard to York Mills. Would you have taken this way, Mark? Or I know it's a bit of a detour this way. Or would you go on the west side of Yonge? Now on the west side of Yonge can be very tricky because cars are trying to get into the 401. So you really definitely if you're not, I know Mark is very familiar. In case you're not familiar, try not to do it in the first place. Better to be, you know, you do have to take a if you go this side, it's a detour. It will take longer, but if you have to cross, just know the cars will be coming in at high speed, so trying to get into the 401. Yeah, Fubar, dirty snow, yeah. Dirty snow all over the place. Hopefully we'll find some clean one. Because so many had to be cleared off from the roads or the sidewalks. But there will still be some places where you'll still find pristine snow. Maybe we can find some of that at some point on this walk. Oh, thanks for sharing with us, Joey Gas. The band Rush grew up around Yonge and Steeles. Oh, thanks so much for the information, Joey Gas. And thanks so much for still being here. My goodness, Joey Gas. You've been here almost the entire time. Shouts out. Oh, Mark, not too bad, Henry. You used to go to the X-Mart on Avenue Road. Okay. Yeah, I was just on Avenue Road recently. Oh, in fact, live stream there recently too. Very action-packed live stream, you could say. I don't know, Mark. If you ever been to Bistro 561, but you know what? Maybe I shouldn't even mention it. But just a little bit of a heated exchange with me and the restaurant owner, who blew a gasket for whatever reason. I wanted to go in there because one of our awesome friends suggested, and then even we met an very nice old lady in front of the restaurant waiting. She was waiting for, I guess, a ride, and said all great things about the place. And so, okay, so we'll give it a go. And this guy blew a gasket on me because I was live streaming. I'm like, dude, chill out. I've never ever heard, I don't know if I've ever heard of a restaurant, or it's very rare that a restaurant would object to a live stream. There was no customers in there anyway. There was not even any customers in there. Guess he didn't want my business. But yeah, Avenue Road, full of great shops and restaurants. Oh, Fubar. Toronto looks a lot like Wyoming, just with more people and less cows. Oh, okay. Thanks so much for sharing that, Fubar. So, Fubar, are you still at Wyoming? In Wyoming, shouts out to Wyoming from Toronto. You'll probably hear an echo. I'm just walking through the underpass here. Make sure I watch my back here. Thanks so much for sharing that information. Love to hear the similarities and differences between Toronto and other cities, not even only Canada, but even our good friends down south in the US. Oh, okay. Mark also took this way too. Yeah, this is a more safer way. It's a more, and it's actually pretty, I know during the day when cars are coming by it can be noisy, but still somehow, I don't know. I noticed that there once in a while you won't see a lot of people walking here, but once in a while people like to take walk through here because there's not many people walking here. So I guess maybe there's not that much foot traffic here, so it's just maybe peaceful place to walk. Now at least there's not that many cars coming by. And yeah, Mark, I guess Mark will be very familiar. I guess, Mark, we're gonna go maybe take you back to some of your walks, your memories. Okay, a full moon tonight. We're gonna go over that overpass. Fubar. I do a scanner channel on oh, okay. And Cheyenne, I hope I pronounced that right, Wyoming. I'm small, like checking out other channels. Well, you know what, Fubar, you came to the right place here at Toronto Tech and Transit. Because what we do here, we support each other. And I'm definitely going to check out your channel, Fubar. And try and because as much as we grow here at Toronto Tech and Transit, I want each and every one of you who have a channel to grow as well. I'd like to think we're a team here. So I'll definitely check out your channel, Fubar. Probably sometime tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow evening. Definitely gonna be busy all day tomorrow. If not tomorrow evening, it would be Tuesday late afternoon. Wait a minute. Wait, Tuesday. Oh no, Tuesday would have to be the evening too. Either tomorrow evening or Tuesday evening. Tuesday's a big, busy day too. But that's what we do here at Toronto Tech. Sorry, just that's what we do here at Toronto Tech and Transit. In fact, yeah. In fact, every 2 weeks, just earlier today, we had, it's a viewer appreciation live stream, and every 2 weeks we showcase videos from our awesome friends. So definitely would be look forward to showcasing one of your videos in 2 weeks, or I guess it's 13 days now. Oh, okay, viewer discretion advised. Okay, thanks for the disclaimer. I know at least you gave a disclaimer. I know sometimes the F-bombs just came out without a disclaimer. I gotta do better. OAA Albertine, what is your ethnicity? Oh, my ethnicity, I'm Korean, South Korean background. Born and bred in this great country, Canada, and South Korean background. Thanks for the question. I also love to learn about ethnicities. Of other people that just got tongue-tied there. So apologize for the orbs there. I'll try and keep that in a minimum. We're overlooking Yonge Street here. Here comes a 320 Yonge night bus, blue night bus, heading north. That's cool. Side traffic heading south. But our good friend Mark Davis would be very familiar up here. There's the Highway 401. So that's what it looks like at this time. Moving along very nicely. If it's okay, I'll just take a quick smoke break. My smoke breaks are very quick, just 2 minutes. I'll do the best I can to keep the camera interesting. I don't know, where do you, my wonderful friends, where do you want me to point the camera? Should I point it at the highway, but the fence is in the way? Or maybe Yonge Street? We'll get moving very shortly. Just got literally 2 minutes. I don't know why my smoke breaks are so fast. I don't know how. All right. But before I have my smoke break, shouts out to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. My goodness, we're here at what, 2:58 a.m. Eastern time, and I know many of you, my wonderful friends here in the chat, it's we're right like in the middle of the night. It's getting to the point where we're almost early in the morning. But for some of our wonderful friends, you may be in another time zone. Still appreciate you all so much. You can see it's probably a little bit minus. Still very comfortable, but still a little bit, maybe minus 2 or 3 or something like that, maybe something like that. But yeah. But this is the one time when you can drive nice and smooth. You don't have to worry about Toronto gridlock. I'll only be here for 2 minutes. We'll get moving. Hopefully this can keep you entertained. Fubar, good luck with the channel. All the best to you. Time for bed. Okay. Try to be nice to you. Thank you so much, Fubar. And really appreciate you so much for being here. Have a great night. Hopefully you get a great sleep. And yeah, I gotta try and work on just trying to be a little bit more calm. I mean, I will still call out people who deserve to be called out, but definitely gonna try and keep things a little bit more calm, and I'll definitely do better. There's always room for improvement. So have a great night. Mark, Henry, do a collab with Christine in Niagara Falls. Yeah, that would be amazing. I don't know, I wonder if there'd be an opportunity next month. I know we have our collab with our good friend Nora, truly Canadian, cooking and other stuff. Who knows? Maybe we can do a triple collab. That would be really awesome. And hopefully, if there's time, I mean, I'm there. I do have definitely there is a collab with Nora, because Nora reached out to me. I'm really excited for that. If time permitting, but I know Nora will also want to do her own thing. If there's time permitting, definitely would love to do a collab with our wonderful friend Christine. We Go Places Tours. But there will always be opportunities, my wonderful friends. Even if it doesn't happen next month, I'm more than willing to take a day trip again, because I don't mind riding the GO train even if it's 2 hours. Mark, Eminem. Oh, Eminem will be there. Eminem. The ultimate tag team. Mark and Marlene. Oh, Mark, you going to Niagara? You and Marlene will be going to Niagara again? In next month? I gotta change up the views a little bit here. Full moon is out. Luck, thankfully we haven't had any crazy incidents. The most we got is just a couple of sketchy people. Oh, Mark says next week. Oh, Mark, hopefully. I really want to see. I really hope the ultimate tag team of Eminem, Mark and Marlene, will be able to meet Christine. We Go Places Tours next week. Mark Davis' second home at Niagara Falls. That is really exciting news. That's really exciting news, Mark. We'll get going momentarily. Just gonna. I think this coffee is almost on its last legs. The cup is getting really dented. I won't be able to hold it much longer. May have to grab a Timmy's. I was thinking about the Timmy's at Yonge and Lawrence. They're open 24 hours. Still have a bit of a ways to go, but it's not. Oh, there's a lot of ice here. But I think we can make it. Maybe we can make it to Yonge and Lawrence. It is the next. Well, first we got to make it to York Mills, I guess. It's still going to be a bit of a trek. Maybe might take another half an hour. Another half hour. Oh, maybe a little bit more than half an hour actually. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, it might be a little bit more than half an hour because gotta walk up that big hill. Just past the south of York Mills there, Hogs Hollow Hill. Make sure no car coming. I don't even think the lights are going to change at this time. It's still pretty pristine here. Not 100%, pretty close. Mark says, one day, Henry. One day we hope to run into her, Henry. Yeah, that would be amazing. And definitely would love to meet you. Would love to meet you and Marlene sometime. So far, I got me, you, Mark. We got Cypher Gaming. Hope to organize something like a Snakes and Lattes. Oh, Mark, Henry, I go down that hill a lot. Okay. Oh, right here. Is it right here, Mark? There are definitely. Oh, walking south on Yonge Street. We just passed the 401, Highway 401, and we're on the east side of Yonge Street. Oh, Mark, right to York Mills Station. Oh, okay. Thanks so much, again, Mark, and my wonderful friends keeping me company here. I couldn't even imagine what it would be at this time. I was thinking maybe we'll get a handful. We'll get a few of our wonderful friends, but I did not. I was blown away. Looks like we got 15 watching. That's awesome. Shouts out to each and everyone. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button for us. Help keep the lights on here at Toronto Tech and Transit. Alright, Mark, check your IG. My pictures there, Yonge and Sheppard and Yonge and Eglinton. Yeah, I gotta do better. That's one of the things I gotta do. There's a lot of things I can improve on. And one thing I gotta improve on is being a lot more active on IG. Just so busy just with the YouTube, which is great. Of course, it's great. I very much enjoy doing it. just really having a blast. And each and every one of you special peoples, it's the reason why having so much fun doing, exploring together. Wow, even on YouTube, sometimes the comments can take me a couple of days. Well, I appreciate your amazing patience. Mark Davis, thank you so much. You're doing great, Henry. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Mark. Your encouragement is so much appreciated. Just a little bit, I'm a little bit annoyed. I see this, I don't know if you can see this on your screens. See a bit of black lines, black horizontal lines. If I point at the sky now, hopefully that'll go away soon. All right, Xbox Anime. Yeah, you're going to sleep soon. Have a good one. Yeah. Thank you so much, Xbox Anime, for being here. You've been here for most of the life. It's really much appreciated. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here, Xbox Anime. Really, really appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well. Hope you get a good sleep. So be nice and recharged for tomorrow. Or later today, I guess. Later today, Monday. And we'll see you again. Oh. Snowplows trying to get ready as much as possible for today. Back to work, back to school. Still, even though the roads look perfectly fine, but there's still a lot of work to be done. These snowbanks here. I don't know if you, my wonderful friends, can see those pesky horizontal black lines in the sky. It's a full moon tonight. I can't really zoom in a little bit. I don't know how clear you can see. Oh yeah, it is a full moon. That's why I'm really surprised. So far there've been no really crazy incidents that happened. You know what they say when the full moon comes out. We're walking towards Yonge and York Mills. York Mills subway station, and our good friend Mark, very familiar. Mark, Henry, you're going by the Yonge York Mills corporate building there. Oh, is this oh, I think I know. Yeah, that glassy green. Oh, is that or is this the Yonge York Mills Corporate Center? The Yonge York Mills Corporate Center. Thanks so much for sharing that information, Mark. I did not know that. Oh, on the other side. On the other side. Okay, the Yonge York Mills Corporate Center. Yeah. Where the temple is. Yeah. Always wonder what that place was. Usually when I ride the 97 Yonge bus, usually there would always be there would always at least be one or two people getting off or getting on, usually getting off if it's the morning rush hour. But there's yeah, the Yonge and York Mills Corporate Center. Thank you so much for sharing that information, Mark. And I've noticed they do have some nice, very nice landscaping there in the summertime. Maybe we'll have to do a walk through there at some point when when all the landscaping's back. Yeah, Swiss Chalet, yeah. I meant to point that out. Yeah, the Swiss Chalet. I have to point out the Swiss Chalet. Mark, very familiar indeed. A very Swiss Chalet right there. Look, see, Mark is correct. I definitely enjoy Swiss Chalet. Do you like Swiss Chalet, Mark? I enjoy Swiss Chalet very much. And for our wonderful friends here, I asked you the same question, if you enjoy Swiss Chalet. I love their rotisserie chicken and of course the gravy. Usually when I order from Swiss Chalet, I'll get an extra cup, like large cup of gravy, just so I can just drink. I'll just drink the gravy. So. Oh, Mark says I walk a lot too. Okay, Mark, have you ever thought of doing a YouTube channel, Mark? You walk a lot. I know it's different. When you want, if you just to walk, and I know it's different. Definitely walking, just having a nice walk, and then it's a different thing to have the camera out. Mark, I walked from Yonge and Sheppard to Yonge and Eglinton one time. Actually, a few times. Oh, wow. That is quite a trek. Okay, let me think. Yonge and Sheppard to Yonge and Eglinton. That's going to be... that's definitely going to take a good hour. Let me see. Yonge and Sheppard... 40. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to take a good hour. A good hour, definitely. Okay, Mark, no Henry, no YouTube. Okay. So Mark, it's great that you can walk in just for the pleasure of it. I know sometimes, definitely enjoy that very much. Sometimes nice not to have the camera out, just to walk and listen to music, or even sometimes just the natural ambiance, depending on when, like if it's early in the morning, for example, and then at around sunrise, and then you hear the birds chirping, and I guess depends where you are too. Mark, walk for the exercise. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome, because honestly, a good amount of walking really is all you need. Don't need to be going to a fitness club or anything like that. You know, if you walk a good amount of steps, that's really all you need, and you eat well. That's all we really need. This is what I like about here. It's really cool with the clock. It's got it all lit up now. Here's the Go Bus bay, connected here to the York Mill Center. Wow, my wonderful friends, we made it to Yonge and York Mills. That's amazing. All the way from Yonge and Steeles. We've been at it for almost 2.5 hours. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, Mark, you go to the Yonge and York Mills, the food court. Oh, you know what, Mark? I'd love to ask you. Is there anything you'd recommend there that's worth that's good? I'm not that familiar with the food court, which will be upstairs. I really like this part of that part there, but it's upstairs food court. They do have a Tim Hortons down, and they just added a freshie. There's also a Good Life convenience store. I think there's a Drugsies. There used to be a Starbucks once upon, unfortunately, right here. That's gone, unfortunately. But yeah, is there very curious if there's anything good up there, Mark. Well, if it must be, if Mark says it sounds like you go there more than, you go there more than once, like, so it must be, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be locked now. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Murph from Canada. Murph in the house. Thank you so much, Murph. Great to see you, Murph. Great friend Murph, just back from Cuba. Was enjoying summer-like weathers there. Temperatures of like 33 degrees Celsius. Good morning, everyone. Just woke up, man. A nice night for a walk. Great to see you, Murph. Yeah, Murph. This is pretty rare thing. I couldn't sleep. And I didn't feel like, I don't know, I just felt like I just wanted to get out there. Oh, Mark, you go there 2 to 3 times a week. Good Life Fitness there too, okay. All right, there must be some good eats up there. Mark goes here 2 to 3 times a week. That means there must be something good up there in the food court. I'll definitely have to give a tour inside here. I mean, I know it'll be tricky because the security desk downstairs, I mean, but we can be stealth about it. And Mark's absolutely correct. Here's a Good Life Fitness. Just make sure. Okay, yeah, so it's not a 24 hours. Not 24 hours. This is, again, part of the York Mill Center. It's an actual green glassy building. Murph, pretty cool, my friend. Thank you so much, Murph. Wow, this is awesome. It's so cool to see. I was really interested to see which of our amazing friends could be here at, in the middle, I mean, at this hour. Mark, you're going by the Miller Tavern, Henry, East Side. Okay, yeah, let's go by the Miller Tavern, yeah. Right before the big hill, yeah. All right, let's go, let's do this. Mark says the Miller Tavern, yeah, we'll show it. And they got that cool, little a mascot dog, a dog statue in front. But the Miller Tavern, one of my bus operator buddies telling me it's been there for decades, it's been there forever. And he was recalling so many of the good times he had there. Orphan Annie, I've been tuned in the entire time, dozing off and on. Okay, I know the feeling, Orphan Annie. I know sometimes watching YouTube, the gas station will be open. If you need to get a late night treat. I know the feeling, Orphan Annie. Sometimes I'll be lying there and maybe watching some YouTube, and then just all of a sudden like I doze off and my phone hits my face or something like that. So we're at Yonge and York Mills. On the other side would be Yonge and Wilson. Thank you so much for your concern, Orphan Annie. Just glad you're safe. Thank you so much. One or two sketchy characters other than that, and since you've been here, Orphan Annie, since then there's nothing weird happened, so that's great. Surprised actually, because it's a full moon out, so okay, why is this guy not going? You can have to go now. Oh, Mark says, yes, Henry, I think about 40 years. The Miller Tavern. Yeah, Mark, that's the same, that's what my bus operator buddy said. Yeah, that's what pretty much says, just like what you said, 40 years. It's incredible. Really is incredible too, like, I mean, it really is a testament to how they're running their business. Because you'll see, there's a 320 Blue Night bus going all the way downtown, all the way down to the lake, down to Queens Quay. Oh, Murph, saying hi to Orphan Annie, our wonderful Orphan Annie. Murph saying go for some late night eats, buddy. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll head on over into the Tim Hortons at Yonge and, if we can make it to Yonge and Lawrence. I mean, still a bit of a ways to go, and we got to go up this big hill after the Miller Tavern. Here's another entrance to York Mills that's much less used, which is why I like coming to this side. Oh, jeez. Man, they gotta clear this up for sure. Hopefully in time before tomorrow rush hour, morning rush hour. Oh yeah, I forgot to, glad you caught that, Murph. Sorry I didn't point it out. Sharp one. There it is. Wait, a lot considerably cheaper in Coburg. Oh, Mark, you've been Miller Tavern, okay? You've been there a couple of times, so it must be, because if you went more than once, maybe I guess it's pretty good there, Mark. If you've been more than once. Oh, let's go walk backwards for a bit. I don't know, these cars keep... One of these buildings, I think it's this one right here, has a lovely fountain going in the summertime. You know, we'll try and make it to Yonge and Lawrence. Maybe we'll try and make it to Yonge and Lawrence. I can dump this thing and grab a Tim Hortons. It is a 24-hour location. Wow, lots of ice everywhere here. Please be careful out there if you're walking around. Lots of patches of ice I'm noticing here. There's another 320 Yonge night bus, Blue Night. Murph, thank you so much, Murph. Got to go back to sleep. Good night, my friend. We'll DM you, meet up soon, probably in the next 30 days to set up a good walk with you. All right, yeah. And maybe ride transit, get to experience a TTC transit for the first time. Murph, shouts out, buddy. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Have a great sleep, my friend. And we'll be in touch for sure. Murph, our awesome friend Murph, wishing us all a great night. Great night to you, Murph. Mark, it's okay, Henry. They used to have us. Oh, it's okay. They used to have so Mark saying the Miller Tavern says it's okay. They used to have snooker pool tables. Not sure now though. Yeah, we'll have to do an exploration there inside sometime. I'm sure Mark is curious, and I'm sure there would be other of our wonderful friends that would be curious about this place. That's amazing. 4 decades. Yeah, have a good night, Murph. Thank you again. Look at all this ice. Jeez, I really hope they can get this salted because tomorrow's back to work and back to school. Miller Tavern really got a really cool exterior. Definitely we'll want to fulfill the curiosity of our good friend Mark and all our good friends who may be curious. What's it like now? The Miller Tavern. You can see there's hardly any traffic at all this time. Won't have to worry about traffic for another. Oh, that scared me. That light, I thought that was a headlight. Oh no, wait a minute, where's the dog? Don't tell me they took. Why did they take down the dog? Oh, there, sorry. Oh my goodness, am I losing my. There was no dog. That's the dog part of the sign. Why did I think there was a dog statue here? Or maybe I could have sworn there was a dog statue in front of the sign there. Oh, jeez. There's a sheet of ice there. I gotta... Mark, Henry, if you ever go to Niagara Falls, stay at the Oaks overlooking Niagara Falls. Say you know Mark and Marlene, okay. Sounds great, Mark. Thanks so much again for being here, Mark. But I hope you have the day off today. I certainly hope you have the day off today. All right, Mark. Ask Ratchet Kendry, the general manager. All right, Mark. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh boy. I don't know, I just want to make sure I can make it all the way up to Yonge and Lawrence. Let me just, my left hand is starting to get a little bit frozen. Let me just go in this bus shelter for a bit. Antonio Enrique Lopez from Salvador, Brazil. 519 in Brazil. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Obrigado. Hopefully, if it's okay, I can just regroup my left hand here. It's starting to feel a little bit of the just starting to feel a little bit of the freeze here. The hand that's holding my iPhone. I just need to maybe shake it off a little bit. Oof. Ooh. I just want to make sure I got enough in me to get up that hill and go past Yonge Boulevard into Yonge Lawrence. Okay, let's do this. Antonio, thank you so much. And Mark Davis, thank you again so much for that awesome suggestion. Definitely will do that, Mark. I definitely have to make sure to look down because there's so much ice here. Antonio, why are you up so early? Have a nice day. Thank you so much for that, and you have a nice day as well. Thank you so much, Antonio. Couldn't sleep, and just wanted to get out here. It just felt a little bit different. Tonight. Normally I could find something to do and then just go back to sleep. Okay, Mark, you got to sleep now. You need to work tomorrow. Happy to be here, Mark. Mark, thank you for being here and your amazing contribution in the chat. Man, thank you so much. You're amazing, Mark. Shouts out to Mark and Marlene, M&M, Ultimate Tag Team. Have a great night, Mark. Sleep well. And I hope you get a good sleep for the work week ahead. All right, Mark. Maybe give you discounts, Henry. Casino vouchers to Henry. Mark, you're so sweet, Mark. So thoughtful. Oh, Mark. Yeah. Recall you have your memberships. You have your memberships. That's so generously you offer, Mark. So kind of. You don't have to. Don't feel at all like. Let's really appreciate the offer. But don't feel like in any way you have to do it, but it's so much appreciated. Mark, very kind, very friendly person, and I can't thank you enough for being I can't thank you enough for being part of our amazing community. And wow, thank you so much, Mark, and you're an amazing part of our community. And say hello to Marlene for me. Mark, I feel like I might run into you, Henry. You're covering all my areas. Yeah, Mark. Oops. I hope I didn't do anything. What happened here? One way or another, because I'm by here a lot too. Whether it's walking or taking the bus. Oh, you're very welcome, Mark, and thank you so much, Mark. Be well, Mark. Have a wonderful night. Have a great sleep, Mark, for the work week ahead. Tony in the house. Tony, thank you so much for being here, Tony. My goodness. Tony, you made it just in time. I don't know how much longer I'll be, but... Hi, all. Just before the dog plaque, I was thinking of stray dogs and recommending pepper spray. Wait, what was that all about? Oh, Mark, let us know you'll be at the Yonge and York Mills food court on Tuesday night. Oh, okay. Oh, I might be a little bit. I might when I pass by there on Tuesday, it will be. Oh yeah, it's gonna be too early. When I pass by there on Tuesday, it's most likely to be around like 4:30, or between 4 to 4:30. So, but enjoy your dinner over there, and we will definitely meet one day on Tuesday. I know I'll be by there, but it'll be like 4 to 4:30. Let me see. I already have the day planned, and I already know what bus I'm going to take, so it's going to be 4 to 4:30. Oh, and Thursday night too. Wow. Oh, they must have some really good food up there. Wow. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Tony, sorry, I didn't completely get you. Oh, was there peppers? There was pepper. I didn't notice that there was pepper spray in the sign with the dogs. I didn't quite catch that. I was a little bit confused, I admit, by your comment. But Mark, one of these days we'll definitely meet. Thursday would be more of a possibility, I would think. Definitely, who knows? You know, who knows? Maybe Tuesday or Thursday. I think Tuesday. I think you said Tuesday evening, so 4:30 would be too late, unless unless I found somewhere to hang around for a couple hours. But possibly Thursday. But one way or another, we're gonna definitely meet. Take care and be safe. Thank you so much, Mark. Really appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. Oh, Tony, I usually walk with pepper spray in case of stray dogs at night. Oh, are you around? Are you in Toronto or surrounding? I mean, do you actually have you actually seen stray dogs in your area? I don't know. I don't know if it. To be honest, I don't know if it's a great idea carry around pepper spray. I know you want to protect yourself, but I don't know. I mean, do you see stray dogs in your area? I don't know if maybe where you are you'll see a lot more. I don't really see stray dogs that much, but I don't think. Are you worried they're gonna attack you, Tony? I don't think most dogs are harmless. Tony says this is unique and the latest I've seen anyone do a walk. Yeah, this is pretty rare, Tony. This is very rare. This is actually the first time, and thank you again for being here. Yeah, this is rare. When I say rare, this is actually the first time. I'm normally asleep at this time. Tony, I live by Jane and Dundas. Oh, and you've seen a couple times. Oh, okay. I guess there's some aggressive dogs, stray dogs. I guess that pepper spray can come in. I guess that pepper spray can come in handy if you also have to encounter with if you got to encounter with somebody who's going to try to. If somebody tried to come at you or something. But they got to make illegal. They got to make it legal to carry around some type of protection here. Because even though I've said many times Toronto is a relatively safe city, but I mean, there's no doubting that there's also lots of unstable people out there just wandering around. They got no shelter, no nothing, and they need mental health supports, and sometimes behavior is very unpredictable and erratic. Oh, Tony, it can come in handy on trans. Yeah, it's unfortunate it has to come down to that, but I know many people would feel safe, just like what you say, Tony. Many people would feel safer with some sort of protection. There are definitely, no doubt, even though, and I know I've said that the TTC, that me personally, I feel safe on the TTC, but maybe it's different. It's not the same for every person. And there's no denying that there's a lot of incidents that happen. The actual percentage chances of anything happening to any one of us is very, very slim to none. But it still happens, and unfortunately there are victims. And yeah, there's some really Yonge, for example, Yonge and Bloor, seems to be always something happening in Yonge and Bloor. There's already been a number of pushing incidents. But yeah, I'm glad that makes you feel safer, Tony. Hopefully you won't ever have to use it. Hopefully you don't have to be in a situation where you get some weirdo who's going to act violently. But I mean that even though the percentages are slim to very, very low, but it could still happen. It does happen. Every day there's something that happens. Every day, in fact, every day a TTC employee gets assaulted. every single day. I mean, it's just pretty mind-boggling. Tony, I've walked in Toronto during the late nights, and it's really safe in Toronto. That's why I take advantage of this. Okay. All right, Tony, and thanks again for tuning in. I'll probably be wrapping it up soon, because I've been out here for after another 7 more minutes. It'll be at the 3-hour mark. So all the subways are closed now, so I'm gonna have to take a night bus. But it's almost 3:35 in the morning. Pretty crazy. Oh, actually, I don't know. It's pretty low light here. Well, we'll see. Shouts out to Christine Camley, our wonderful friend Christine Camley, leaving a beautiful comment. Thank you so much, Christine. Shouts out to you, Christine. My goodness. I don't know if it's such a good idea to come here. Make sure there's no one hiding around the corner here. It's a full moon tonight. Oh, Tony, I'm a subscriber and it's the first time I caught you live. Oh, okay, Tony. Oh, Tony, I guess, yeah, that makes sense, you know, because a lot of my lives are like early, super early in the, early in the morning. Well, not like now. I mean, like 7 o'clock in the morning, just right before rush hour. Or sometimes some walks are like late in the morning. But I don't. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because I don't do a lot of afternoon or evening. So maybe I should try and do more of that, mix it up a little bit. Mostly, usually in the somewhere in the 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock or something like that hour. Tony, it's too cold to. No, I'm here. I don't know why I came here actually, because I was thinking about having a cigarette. That's why I came here. But maybe we'll get a better view. We'll go across. No, there's no reason for me to hide, Tony. No reason for me to hide. I can throw hands. I'm very equipped to defend myself. I'm not saying I'm a tough guy or anything. I'm just saying I'm more than capable of defending myself. I'm not one to go pick fights, but if somebody wants to come at me, I got no. Wow, the snow's real hard here. I got no issue defending myself. I would never hit someone first. That's assault. But if somebody tries to assault me first, yeah. So no, that's not hiding, Tony. That's not hiding. That's more like me wanting to have a cigarette. Yeah, it is a steep hill. Look at it. Looks like there's people who've been tobogganing here or something. I guess I'm gonna wrap it up in 5 minutes. I guess go across the street to York Mills. Wrap it up there. Because I really want another cigarette. I don't want to have another cigarette. I've already had at least 2 or 3 during this live stream. So I don't want to have any more on this live stream. I'll wait till the live stream finishes. Kind of hard to have a cigarette with the live stream going. But yeah, thanks again, Tony, and adopt the pitbull, save a life. For being here. Great to see you here. You made it just in time. I'm sorry I have to leave soon. In another 3 minutes, we'll just cross the street there. You're a subscriber, and this is also your first time seeing you live. Also, okay? Yeah, that makes sense. I know most of my lives have been in the morning time, but also weekends too. I mean, I also do weekends, but even on the weekends, have been usually either somewhere between 7 a.m. to like 12 p.m. something like that, so maybe I'm gonna have to mix it up more, mix in some afternoon or evening walks. Maybe more of a chance that Tony and Adopt a Pitbull Save a Life we'll be able to watch live stream. So how does that sound? Mix it up a little bit, do some afternoon and evening too. I'm not gonna wait for this light, forget about it. There's no traffic, so sorry I have to wrap it up. So I know you just came, but I mean, I've been out here for just about 3 hours. But you'll see, I'm sure you'll see again, because you'll see another live soon, because I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Mix in some more afternoon, evening, you know, not just mornings. All right, yeah, thanks a lot, Tony and Adopt a Pitbull Save a Life. Just before I wrap up, just to let you know, my wonderful friends watching right now, really appreciate it. But please hit that like button for us here. Help keep the lights on here at Toronto Tech in Transit. You can see some of the, it's coming out of my mouth there. It's probably like feels like -5 now or something like that. But yeah, thanks so much for checking out the replay, Tony and Adopt a Pitbull Save a Life. And just, oh, is there somebody working out here? Jeez. And just some exciting news. Once again, I'll mention the one and only Johnny Strides, Toronto Tech in Transit. Johnny Strides and Toronto Tech in Transit. Oh, now Toronto Tech in Transit is going to be doing a collaboration tomorrow afternoon. The plan is around 3:15, somewhere after 3, sometime between after 3 o'clock, sometime between let's say quarter after 3:30, and maybe like 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that, somewhere around that time range. So hope that works out. The one and only Johnny Strides, and we're just about to hit the 3-hour mark in just seconds. Thank you so much for joining, and you made it right to the end. Shouts out to Tony, and shouts out to Adopt a Pitbull to Save a Life for making it right here. And cheers to you both. And got to give a shout out to Mark Davis. My goodness, sharing so much amazing information, and such a great person. And each and every one of you who've been here, thank you, each and every one who've been here so much. Thank you so much. I can't start naming names, otherwise I'll feel like crap if I forget somebody, one of you awesome peoples. I mean, you know who you are. You're all awesome. And every chance I get, I shout out each and every one of you individually. So yeah. So I gave a shout out to those who were with me till the end. So appreciate it again. Yeah, good night, Tony. Great tour. Thank you so much. And a lot more to come. So watch out. Me and Johnny Strides tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, sorry. Not tomorrow. Today. Did I say tomorrow? Later today, tonight. Today, Monday. Today's Monday. Later today in the afternoon. So stay tuned. Cheers, everyone. You got this. We got this.